Subscribe to the channel for more tales like these. AITAH for wanting to divorce my postpartum wife? It's stupid to think I'm at this point, but here I am. My soon-to-be ex-wife, 28F, and I, 29M, have wanted kids for years and were thrilled when she finally got pregnant last year. From day one I wanted to be the most supportive husband and future father I could. Her father was never involved in her life. I used to work as a tech in labor and delivery, and my brother, to put it kindly, is not the most involved father. I saw too many problems up close when it came to lacking husbands, and I would be damned before I made the same mistakes. The problem is, roughly 4 weeks into her pregnancy everything started going downhill. She stopped wanting sex. Fair enough. Hormones and stress make that a problem. I went full stop. But then she didn't want any physical interaction. No cuddling, no kissing, slowly becoming more and more distant. Her eating constantly changed and she was terrible about it. She would demand I get her something all day, then the moment I give it to her she wants something else, screaming at me. Okay, again, hormonal issues, I get it, no problem. She never let me to go any appointments, no groups she went to, spent more time away. Became cold and bitter. Constantly angry at me. This went on for months. Slapped me a couple times when I forgot one of her dozens of tasks she assigned me during the day. Stopped doing anything for the house a month into the pregnancy. Sure, she's pregnant, I get it, moving around is hard, but she wouldn't even do laundry about 4 weeks in, and by 5 weeks I did everything. I'm also the primary source of income. I barely sleep. I am running on fumes. Made me sleep in the guest room. Would always try and pick fights. I never once raised my voice, my hand, or my tone. I sat there and constantly mentally reminded myself this isn't her and this would all be worth it. She didn't want me to make any baby decisions. No name, no work on the nursery, nothing. 1 month before she delivered, she yelled how fucking useless I am and how I don't do anything and that she's staying with her mother. She didn't let me get her anything, come check on her, threatened to divorce me and get a restraining order if I even called her. A couple weeks back, I found out about the birth of my son from a Facebook post. She posted it with her mother and some family. It fucking broke me. I tried to go to the hospital and visit. They had security kick me out. After months of outright hatred, anger and abuse thrown at me 24/7, I fucking had it. Odds are I am not even on the birth certificate. I opened a new account and all my deposits go there. I took half out of our joint account. She never bought baby stuff ahead of time, who knows what that money was going towards, so now that she has to buy supplies for our son she's used up every cent. I've gotten a lawyer. The house is mine, I'm the only one who spent money on it in any way. I've sent the rest of her stuff to her mother's house. I'm demanding a paternity test. I am not spending another damn cent until I get verification it's my son. I am absolutely divorcing her. She chose the stay-at-home life, if she cheated she's screwed. Her mother has money for a couple weeks stay, not even close to enough for full-time support. If he is my son, I will absolutely be getting my rights as a father for a relationship. Last week, my wife called. She was practically hyperventilating. She wanted to come home. She was crying how it was all a mistake. She's not staying with her mother. She's at a friend's house. She wants to come home. She wants our son to have his father. I told her I don't fucking believe he is my son. Why the fuck would she pull this shit if he is? Show me a paternity test, and I'll do everything I can for him, and him only. She wants to meet tomorrow at a park so I can talk to her. I said sure, so I can finally say everything I should have said months ago to her face. My parents are hoping we can make up, but they absolutely understand if I won't. My brother is a deadbeat jackass so I don't care what he has to say, but my sister thinks I should at least hear her out. Top comments. First. NTA, but please meet her in a public place, preferably with security cameras. Do not meet her alone. Second. Get her to confirm verbally and acknowledge that she hit you repeatedly and you never laid hands on her the whole time. I'm sure it will be useful to have. Third. I bet she never was at her mom's place, she was living with her baby daddy, and he kicked her out. Fourth. Being married, the husband is presumed the father, legally, even if she left the birth certificate blank or put someone else's name as the father. When you divorce they ask if there were any children born during the marriage or currently pregnant. The burden is then on the husband to officially contest paternity through the court, otherwise they're just automatically pinned with child support and visitations, etc. So no matter what's on the birth certificate, it almost certainly doesn't save him from the headache if it's not his. I've been through a divorce and my lawyer had asked if there were kids or I was pregnant right from the start, and explained that was why. The court wants to know. Because it would legally be considered his and his responsibility, even if it wasn't his child, which would also make him entitled to visitation. The last thing you want is a person with some serious head issues to be in the life of a kid that's not actually theirs. Fifth. Please talk to her about getting into therapy, for her mental health. If she snaps so fast, it can be potentially dangerous for the baby. It takes just one tiny moment to snap and shake a baby, leaving it disabled or worse. She needs to learn to just step out for a few minutes when she gets angry, putting baby in a safe place like a crib with nothing but the mattress in it, and recollect herself instead of lashing out. People who hit their partners sadly also have a higher chance of shaking a baby. Sixth. There is the potential for pregnancy psychosis, but that's a job for a therapist long before it ever got to this point. This is definitely above Reddit pay grade, but holy shit, she blew up her own life at this point. Hopefully she shows accountability and explains why she went berserk, but it's up to you whether you want to risk it or just move on. Subscribe.